Not really playing a lot of Thresh. Is this his main account? Yeah. Go ahead and put him in the server. What was the other one that he plays on? Hold on. Dibs on tank. Okay. Which of these is his main account? Alright. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Alright, so which of these are your main account?
So the Zerfi account is technically like my main quote unquote, but I just play on it for fun. Like it's the account I use the most, but I just play on it for fun with my buddies. I just haven't played a lot of games on the other account, so I figured I'd give you that one as well.
Okay. Was there a particular game that, I mean, this Thresh game is probably going to be the best just because it looks like you're a Thresh main, right?
I play a lot enough of it. I don't know if I'd call myself a main, but I
Okay.
think it's fun.
We'll go into that 1-4-12 one because that looks like you weren't really dying too much. This game looks super winnable, so those games I feel like are super easy to like kind of like identify where you went wrong and stuff like that.
Right.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna call you directly so I can share screen. Sound good?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me go.
I'm trying to remember which game it is. Like the Leone game? It's hashtag ZX6R.
ZX6R.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that Leone game, I think the Thresh game I played pretty trash and I don't feel great about that one. So it'd probably be good to review Loki.
All right.
But the Leone game I think had some spots where I had there's like a couple of situations where I had questions about shit. But I can't VOD review anything because my replay thing is bugged. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It just says like I don't know. It's like a corrupt file or something.
All right.
Every time I try to download a
Do you
replay.
know about roam timers or like ganking off wave states or anything like that?
Pretty much only the only time I'd say I'd roam is if we're pushed all the way up, and mid is like acting a fool, or like if we crash the wave and we reset, like I'll just walk. I'll start walking mid
Yeah, that's good. That's definitely a timer. And when you said when you crash the wave, do you know why?
because it bounces.
Yeah, because it bounces and your ADC, like the wave's gonna come back to your ADC. As long as your ADC
Right.
doesn't grief, but that's on the ADC, that's not on you. You played fine. As long as your ADC doesn't grief, because that wave is coming to them no matter what. Like, they'll never actually have to overextend. So if they do, they're just actually trying to lose.
I don't really remember this. Half the time when I lock in Thresh, I call it Sleepy Thresh because I'm like half asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They got free wards everywhere. Wait, where were you guys?
You're just huddled over in the corner.
Yeah, here, you should be going here, in this Trinity, or this Tribush, or like up here. Typically the mid laner should be like here or here. And like the support or the ADC can be here and here, but they never do that. Lilo, so. But you should definitely be able to be in the tri-bush just so you can let your jungler know if it's warded, if it's a jungler that can gank level 3. Which Graves can. And they're... Varus and Lux are probably going to want to push.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah.
Just because, is he got... No, he has lethal tempo. It's not going without poke, but, I mean, Lux is going to eat the wave probably.
Yeah.
Just going to push the wave.
Just inherently.
Yeah. I don't know what your ADC's doing. Alright, so we're gonna turn the fog. Your blue team.
I forget which game this is. This might... I don't know, I can't remember. This might be the game that my ADC just dies on cooldown.
Alright. I mean... you guys already kind of lost the push prio here. But typically you want to be there so you can fight for... Okay, that's pretty good. Straight here. Although they're going to hit level 2 really soon. They literally just need to kill those 2 minions in there too and they kill you guys, but I don't think they're paying attention to that.
Yeah, a lot of level 1s I try to just hit highest HP on the second... Like, I won't use a stack on the first wave. On the second wave, I'll just hit highest HP. Until they're low enough to execute.
You definitely don't want to use your spoils on the first wave. You want to use it on the second wave to get level 2 faster.
Yeah.
I mean, here I probably would have just reset. You should have just been back. You can't do anything here. Maybe.
No, I can't do shit, but I also feel really bad about losing the XP. So, like, you can watch me, like, start this and cancel it a bunch of times, because I know that I probably shouldn't be here, because there's nothing to do, but I don't want to lose the XP.
I mean, when you're losing lane, you're definitely gonna lose XP no matter what. But getting level 2 is like actually not that bad. But I mean, you could already almost be back. Your mid laner just got a solo kill. It's definitely something to note. It's probably a lane that you're gonna want to snowball. It looks like your top laner got solo killed. Alright, now out of here, I don't know, Veigar's, I think, trying to push this wave. Your ADC needs to, like, get this in. I don't know what they're doing. They're gonna give them a freeze, and you guys are just gonna be fucked here. Yeah, they're... Oh god. Alright, this looks nasty. Yes. Oh my god. Alright, well... Oh, hell no. Honestly... I'd just be going to a different lane. I would not be running back to bot. I mean, but this actually works out because you can lantern him out, but he'd rather flash. Alright, I would just, nah, I would not be here. You like mid, look at this.
Just go mid here.
You see this? This is a dead Veigar. The Sandra's a level down right now, but by the time you got there, she probably...
I think I actually do. I think I do. Unless it's the Leona game I'm thinking of, but I think I come up here.
Like... It does have this warded. But this is often going to be warded, but you could easily like wrap through here, right? And come this way.
I just went right down the middle.
Alright, well it looks like he's dead anyway.
And then she flashes, but I hit the hook in.
Yeah, I don't know why she flashed. Yeah, either way, works out. You got your mid laner further ahead. Veigar's tilted. He's spam pinging that. Support's ganking. This ADC's so fucked, man. I don't. Yeah, I would walk back. I would not walk in. The second you throw that lantern, you did your job. You just get out.
I just try to 1v2 this shit.
This is so fun. You need your jungler here. Like, you guys need to be pinging your jungler to come help you push this, but you may not even know what that means.
Killing spree.
I would leave right here. Definitely just probably go reset. I would just match my recall time with Lysandra right here, so you can be ganking mid whenever she gets back.
Okay. That makes sense. So just transition, like, my ADC is useless, she's running it down. See what we can do for mid, pretty much.
Yeah, if she's running it down in the early game, she's definitely running it down in the late game. Even harder when everyone's more fed.
So this is me again, obsessed with XP.
Mundo's pretty annoying to really try to gank. Do you go Mobies or do you go CDR boots?
I think I took resist boots, actually.
Oh, really? I'm definitely going mid right now if I'm you. Top is like, the Mordekaiser's just perma pushing, otherwise you could probably maybe...
I at the very least path that way and kind of make a decision when I get halfway there. When we crash the wave like that.
Sandra's gonna crash this. I don't know what the hell, why is she on this side of the bush? Dragon's up, so you should try to keep it warded. Or the general vicinity warded, like a ward here even.
Yeah.
Because you put a ward here, it kind of gets if they come over the wall or anything like that. It gets here and here. Sandra has no E. Going for this gank might be dangerous.
Oh, this is really annoying. I just got shit on.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was bad. It felt so bad. And I land my hook anyway, but there's nothing to do anymore.
I think you're like way over committed to your ADC in bot lane as a whole. On a champ that's as good at roaming as your champion is, you have a lot of commitment to being in bot lane. And I know Mundo's kind of hard because he has that passive shield or whatever, but if you go Mobies, you can walk right up to him, pop it with play, and then hook him.
Yeah, I hear that.
And another thing, when Rift Herald spawn, like, so when Rift Herald comes up, it's not as important as it was a couple patches ago before they got a jungle. But it's still an objective. It's good to try to be like, plan to be up here around 8 minutes in this vicinity. Because shit's gonna start breaking out from like between like 8 and 10 minutes where people are like thinking about like, oh, maybe we can make a Rift play or something like that. And having the support, having your support be there first is huge. Because they cannot do it if you're there first. And you might be able to do it. But they definitely can't if their support's in lane. And you've got a Lux Forest bot lane that's, I don't think the Lux has roamed a single time.
Yeah.
Like, this lane's done. You guys aren't. This lane is actually... You guys get Rift Herald anyway. You guys have no vision around here. Do you buy control wards?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I didn't die reset though.
Have you been buying them?
As in general, yeah.
Okay, so...
No, I don't think this game. I usually start buying control wards like when I finish my first couple spikes, so like whether it be the main component of the item that I'm building or whatever. I just don't. I didn't know. I guess I don't have a rule of thumb.
They are very, very valuable on the support role as well as the jungle role. I would
probably buy maybe 5 or 6 a game, I'd say.
There was a pro player that I was spectating when I wanted to get good enough to perform on support and master elo. Because I was really trying to figure out like what they do different and stuff like that. And they have certain things where like, one, like when they come to lane, immediately they're going to be fighting for, like, you should be fighting for bush control. Like, you should be here on time and fighting for bush control right away. At like 2 minutes exactly, a ward right here gives you really good protection from ganks for literally until the jungler. Like if the jungler started bot side, a ward here keeps you from being ganked on his first clear. as long as you notice if he's on the ward. Like a ward here at 2 minutes and fighting for brush control. That's like right away, like how you can like get an advantage in the lane from the start.
That makes sense.
But brush control is super, super important. Especially when you're a champion that's like looking to go in. Like Thresh, Rakan, Alistar. I would definitely not be going back bot. This is gonna go. Cause like if you were mid here, she definitely doesn't die here. Wait, maybe she doesn't die? No, she definitely dies. Yeah, so that prevents a kill. You guys are still ahead in kills, and they don't get a shutdown if you would have went mid instead of bot. And this wouldn't have happened. Although it looks like that was good. Alright, so you're resetting. Fine. Also, your tier 2 boots are your most important buy. On any jungler that, or any support that should be like roaming or anything like that, even enchanters, just any, like, because all supports can roam and will roam. The higher elo you go, tier 2 boots are the most important. And one issue with resist boots, because you said you normally go resist boots, right?
Yeah.
They're way more expensive, and you're on a support's income. You have to consider that.
So you recommend movies most games then?
I go CDR boots most games.
Oh, okay.
Because you're more reliant on your cooldowns than you are on damage or anything like that. So putting less gold into it, like with CDR boots, because they're only the 650 upcharge, is you spending less gold on that and you're getting 20 ability haste. Whereas if instead you went, I don't know, Merc Treads, you just get like 25 MR, which doesn't really do a ton in the early game since mages tend to be weak early. Unless they're like all magic damage. Obviously, like poke mages like Lux, I understand the Merc Treads. But I would probably still go CDR boots. Alright. Do you know why you're on the bottom side of the map here?
No. I think it's just the way I walked out from base.
Okay, like at this point in the game, like your lane's been over. You should be looking at what's going on as you're pathing, right? And you should be walking to where anything is potentially going to happen or break out. So you're walking straight bot side. There's a crab spawning here, which obviously, like, this is almost always, like, there's going to be people in this area. And he has 2 camps. Your Graves should not be walking to red buff. Like, this is a jungle mistake as well, but your teammates aren't going to play perfectly. Like, he's got 12 CS here, 4 CS here, he chose 4 CS. But you should be walking up this way. And if you're there, you guys might actually get a kill there, and Sandra doesn't die. I don't think she dies anyway. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, this could be really good.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I would definitely be hovering this Graves. He's invading right now, and it's not exactly... I don't know. I just would not trust him being over there when no one's showing on the map.
Coming up right now.
But from like what I can tell, you see the plays and why you should be there. You just see them late a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do see it and you identify it, but you're a little late on actually showing up to the party sometimes. Because if you're there earlier, there's a lot of times where you guys just win it hard.
Yeah, I think that comes down to having to check my map more. Because I don't look at it very often,
Oh yeah, you need to
admittedly.
be checking map, panning camera, all stuff like that is really
Yeah.
that part is on support and jungle specifically. That is a very very
I
important.
started playing support because I found myself feeling like I had more time to kind of study the map and learn about
Yeah.
what's going on. But I definitely don't look at it as much as I should.
Still have tier 1 boots. So you are going to be moving around the map slower. Honestly, in lower elos, I would probably recommend Mobies over CDR boots just because when you do see things late, you'll get there faster and you can kind of like mitigate those mistakes.
Yeah.
Walk so fast. So I would definitely recommend Mobies probably until you get like better at like predicting when something's about to happen instead of just rotating when it's going on. And with your Graves being this fed, you definitely want to be around him, because Graves is a very big 1v9 champ. Like, at this point, you're no longer Caitlyn's support, you're Graves' support. Okay, nice hook. Good shit on that one. You guys took what should have been a dead Caitlyn and turned it into a dead Lux.
Yeah, so like, it's games like this that are a little bit perplexing to me because like I'm 0-0-6, which looks like a good score, but I don't feel like I'm playing all that well. You know what I mean?
You still
like
don't
I'm not being very proactive.
You still don't have tier 2 boots, but you literally need to be proactive. You still don't have control ward, unless you just placed that one. Maybe you did. I was looking at your build.
Yeah, that's my word right there.
Okay. So, another thing, I like to keep 2 control wards on me at all times when I'm support. So like my first back, a lot of the time, and I got this from the challenger players I was watching on support to kind of figure out what they do that's so, like what gives them all these like different edges, because like they obviously don't do damage. Like they can roam just like I can, but like what are like their vision is so like on par with like perfect. Like first back, they'll buy regular boots of speed, right? Like they'll back on 450 gold. The second they get 450 gold, they reset a lot. Because then they can buy boots and 2 control wards. Because this, you can literally never be ganked from behind here, right? And
yeah,
like,
I usually keep a pink in that bush.
Yeah, so this is a very important ward when you're on this side of the map. When you're on this side of the map, I typically pink here because then you can't be dove. You know, like if you're facing like a Hecarim or something like that,
Yeah.
Fiddlestick, something that might come back here to try to dive you guys. This control ward lets you know if someone's coming and you can just leave. Like, walk all the way back. Don't reset under tower. Like, they want you to be under tower anyway. But yeah, control ward, and then just being able to reset your control ward when you... So the reason you take 2 is you have 1 for the actual vision where you need it, and then you have the other one to place somewhere when something comes up. For instance, if you're fighting, and, like, you're out of wards, or... I don't know, you need this bush not to be warded because you're fighting, and, like, you're, like, trying to kite them in and out of vision. So you go to the bush to break vision, but if it's warded... They can still auto you. You just drop a control ward as you walk into it.
So one for like, one for like positioning and one for like reacting to a situation.
Yeah. Yep. One for the flow of the game, and then one for to actually have something control warded.
Yeah.
Because as far like right now, like I do see your vision. Like your vision line is.
Well, it's so far back because
you guys...
Mundo was just in my red side. It scared the shit out of me.
Like your vision line should be fairly like a straight line of the area you have control
So
over.
like,
So,
yeah.
Like look, like this vision line is like here, here, and it comes all the way down here because you're not protected.
So these wards, I think I put down when I was running away from Mundo.
Yeah, your vision line's running like just the weirdest shape. Like you should have like a ward here, I guess.
It's not really doing
With
much.
Rift Herald being the next objective, pretty much none of these wards really
Because we
matter.
still have mid tower right now, don't we, or do we not?
You don't.
Oh, okay. So that word's fine.
But like, for instance, like when you have this ward here, if you have a ward here, your vision line covers are like, you guys have got 3 meaningless wards right here. 4, because if you got rid of this one and just had one here,
Yeah.
you guys would have 4 wards that aren't even needed if you just had a ward here or here. Like this one, I usually like to control ward if I'm gonna put it in this bush. If I'm not using a control ward, I'll probably put it here, because then you can see into the river too. When you put it on the ramp and elevate it. Like this is just like for vision line's sake. Like you guys are completely protected on the right side of the map if you just go here and here. You don't need, like, so many people have wasted wards down here. Like, because then, so take those, say you move this ward here. It's 3 wards on the map you could put somewhere else. Literally here. And then maybe here. Because this is the next objective. You want to see if they're walking this way, if they're coming to contest. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like, he would have known way earlier and wasted less time if there was one here or something like that. Or even if lane was warded, because you can ward lane too, to see if they're going this way or this way. But usually the mid laner does that. Late game, the supports tend to take care of that though. Okay. You have any wards on you, right? You have 2 wards. You see 2 people up here. You see 1 here. So what? You're missing Lux and Yi. But you know they were in this vicinity. I would definitely walk up. I'd probably put a ward here. Because then you can see up this way. You can see straight across to know if they're actually going to start grouping or walk down toward it. But you're holding 2 wards and your vision is really... I mean, you guys could just get... They could just come this way. Kill you guys down here too. Really, really easy. But chances are if they're going up that way, they're killing Mordekaiser, who's about to die anyway. So they will be coming from this way if they contest.
Oh, he fly.
Wait. Is he going backward? No.
Yeah.
You have land?
He actually... No, I just used it. But if you back up, he actually flashed over a blue wall to get there.
Oh my god. Alright, well he's just wilding out a little bit. Do you know what you were thinking here?
No, well, I mean, my thought process is the wave's crashing. I don't want him to hit the tower for free, so I'm gonna stand
You're
here.
still holding a ward, and you can't really venture too deep at all to like get a ward here or here. I would just drop a ward like right here while you're like instead of walking around a circle here, just walking down.
Usually I agree, but I've died so many times face checking that bush. It makes me nervous.
All right. You can tell whether or not you'll die, right? Varus, Lux are there, and you know Yi comes down here. Vhagar shows bot, and Mundo's top.
So I'm there way before anybody else. And Yi's on vision.
Right, so right there, you see the TP. You know it's not Mundo because he's not TPing, so you know it's Vhagar. So you now officially know where all 5 are. You can easily walk down here and just drop this ward without ever being at any risk. Because now he's going to get this wave in, right? These waves are coming in. You guys aren't going to have vision from waves anywhere. Which means your vision, your actual, like, control is about to fall off really bad. Good play, though.
I still haven't upgraded my boots even now.
Alright, so where are you walking here?
Like where do I walk during the game, or where do you think I should go?
Where, like, if you just backed, like, what are you thinking? Like, where are you going?
I can't see the dragon timer, but I think about that first.
Yeah, I hate that the replays don't have objective time. That actually I was realizing this yesterday. I can't see gold and I can't see objective timers.
I think there's a button to toggle gold. I just forget what it is.
Well, we were trying to figure it out. We did what it said on Google and it wasn't working. It was like H and
Oh,
X
really?
and it just wasn't. Yeah.
Well, I'd be trying to get bottom side vision for Dragon. Because I don't think either team is strong enough to get an early Baron. So I don't really care about it right now.
Just so you know, every team is strong enough to get an early Baron. You can kill Baron at 20 minutes. You don't have to be weak or strong. If there's no vision and you really need a big play, and like you're like, oh, there's no way they'd guess that we would run and do Baron right now, and you just go for it and you know it's not warded, you'll be able to kill it. You have to back off if they're coming. So like but you have a ward here, and you have this ward for a little while, so you would go bot side here. Because if anything's gonna happen that's actually relevant, probably gonna happen over here. So there's 3 camps up and you've got Lissandra way overextended, like way overextended. Like this, honestly, I'm walking probably like this path, like up through here, through this bush, and walking this way. Probably getting a ward here and a ward here, or a ward here. Probably a ward here and a ward here. Let's see where you do. And Veigar just showed bot. I would also keep an eye on that as I'm walking. Because if he starts getting like real aggressive with her, you guys just go, like, you got Grave series pretty big, you guys just go kill her. Or him. Alright. Yeah, so you're still going. It's good.
This should be warding right now, yeah.
You don't really have any wards. Okay, that's a decent ward. You didn't go too deep, so you couldn't have got picked. You guys get the turret, you're fine. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. There's no camps up here. I have the Fog of War on. You guys know there's no camps up here. I literally don't know what he's doing.
Oh, he's coming with that rift.
The X key doesn't work, Ferrero.
And now we're fighting down here with Dragon spawning and he stops it.
Alright. Yeah, I was following the Graves. Sorry, as a jungle main, like, I like naturally nitpick the junglers. Like, I literally don't know what he's doing. And if he dies up here, just like a jungle tip thing, like if he dies up here, they Baron.
Right.
Like, he's doing nothing right. Although, he didn't even get the tower. Okay, so he didn't even get the 7. Like, I thought maybe he was going for like a boomer buzz, get 700 gold. No, he didn't even get the tower. Like, he's actually just trolling. Dragon's in like 15 seconds. Nice.
I don't actually remember what happens here.
Oh, this is good. That was a good play. I honestly don't know how you guys lose this game. Wait, I can't tell you. Your drag control's been pretty bad, but probably because Graves does things like this while objectives are up. Like, you need to be spam ping. You do have to communicate. You need to, like, spam ping this. Typically the jungler will do that, but I guess not here. You just randomly ate the Lux laser. Okay. Do you have flash here?
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm stuck.
I don't.
We have 0 vision, like, in their blue quadrant.
Yeah, you definitely
can't see a goddamn thing.
You should have got a ward here, or here. I really like this ward.
I don't have any words to it.
Oh wow. Okay, this is you didn't buy any control wards. Try to have control wards every time you leave base. For stuff like this, where you are out of wards even, you can just drop them. Because then, like, if you do have a control ward and you can drop that here, you see them coming, you guys can just walk out and leave. I don't think this guy's played Graves before. Can't queue over that wall.
Red team
getting ready to come back up. Alright, now you need to immediately be running toward confrontation, which looks like you are. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know why she's running back. Oh, right there's a hook.
Shut down.
You really need to find time to get to Baron at some point. Like, this is the only objective on the board. Any big play that happens, like, this is what they're going for. And Master Yi can solo that very, very early.
With 2 items, that's crazy.
I think it's like 2.5 items. So, like 1,200 gold away.
I think I've soloed it once before, and I had like 6 items, no boots, like turbo fed on something.
So if you spam pings and Graves goes Drake, they probably stop Drake stacking. So, I mean, they haven't gotten a single Drake. If Graves doesn't spend all this time chasing the Lux, like if he just eased this wall right away and starts the dragon, or like say he doesn't have it, he starts walking away, Thresh just cues the dragon, lanterns back and pulls him in. And the Caitlyn, like the Caitlyn should have came too, sat here and autoed. Because she can just net out if it gets dangerous. Like she should not have reset there.
You mean earlier or what?
Yeah, that dragon, that last dragon where you
Yeah.
died in. Like there were misplays on every single player. But these are like, you can like, just because your team isn't that good doesn't mean you can't like tell them what to do. And like a lot of people will be like, oh, well they never listen, so I stopped trying. But like every now and then, you can't deny that sometimes they listen, right?
Yeah, but my gripe with it is I don't necessarily know that I know better, because like I'm in fucking silver
So
solo
you have a confidence issue. Okay. Well, the more you learn like about the game and everything like that, like the more confident you'll become. Like when you know what I mean? Like if you know this is the right play, like you know it's the right play, so you won't have an issue with that. Like that's just gonna come from like you probably playing more, because I see that you don't play like a ton of games.
Yeah, well, especially ranked.
As I say, but
I mean, I just play flex with my buddies for fun. That's pretty much it. I haven't like tried to climb in like probably since last year. I play less than 100 games a season.
So you should definitely. I think you should give it a shot. I mean, your micro and stuff seems to be pretty good. Honestly, like, I think you just maybe not always know like the best. You just don't always know like the best thing to do and what like.
Yeah, I feel lost a lot.
So
it's definitely my biggest complaint.
It's like I don't see you like misplaying left and right. What I see you do is like walk the wrong direction, or like path out of base the wrong way, or like you didn't put meaningful wards down, or like your vision line might be a little fucked up. Those are the things that I see out of you so far.
Yeah, I just feel like in lane I feel okay, although, you know, you're right, I probably latched onto my, like, just the principle of I'm supposed to be bot lane, I probably latch onto that too hard, generally speaking.
A lot of high-low supports will often tell, like, I see so much shit on Twitter of them writing like a love letter, like, Dear ADC. They're like, this is just a friendly reminder that I'm not your support, I'm the team's support. Like things like that. Like you're playing, like the role's called support, not bot lane support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Not ADC
yeah,
support.
True.
Yeah,
that looks like my ward. Why the fuck would I put that there?
Which ward?
The one on wolves. What is that doing?
Let me see why you placed it. How long's this shit been here?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so there's...
So for no reason, for literally no reason, I put it there. I did it because I was recalling.
Radio, do you?
Yeah.
You finally buy Control Wars and you drop it.
Oh my god.
I probably would have question mark pinged that one of my games.
Like while I'm recall. I have 2 other wards. I just made a little line of wards.
Yeah, you're not conserving... Okay, another thing, like, you're not conserving space for Control Wards. Like, you still
But
don't
I
have tier
think,
2 boots?
honestly, I think that's why I dropped it, to get rid of the inventory space to buy something else.
No, the wards are more important than a cloth armor. Trust me. They're way more important than cloth armor. And that's another thing, like when you're building resist boots, you're taking up an extra item spot that a control ward or
Yeah.
like a consumable could be sitting in.
You're right.
You need to buy goddamn tier 2 boots. I don't know when you're gonna buy them.
I don't actually know either. I usually feel like I get them pretty early, but watching this game, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just delusional.
No, that you need to rush those. Those need to be your first buy.
I'm buying so much extra nonsense this game, like Bramble Vest and that Glacial Shield or whatever the... Like, what am I doing with that? Why do I even have that?
I think you're thinking Frozen Heart, which is good. It's actually good for you. Not really anybody else, though. I don't know if I would go Frozen Heart here. Just for Yi, I mean, Varus is good too, but you're not really able to get back there, and he's doing that busted-ass Radiant Virtue build, that tank Varus build that's been trending. I'm a Varus player when I play ADC, and I've never tried it. I'm gonna have to try it sometime. I see so many people complain.
I really like Samira. Samira and Azrael, I play a lot. Well, I don't play Samira much anymore, because I think it depends too much on the support. Like, I really can't play with Enchanter supports in general.
Alright, I was too busy thinking about the fact you didn't have tier 2 boots.
Yeah.
I want to know how you ended up pushing bot with Baron up.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Like, support and jungle, those are two... You guys are never going to have teleport, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're never taking TP on support and jungle. Unless you're playing, like... I mean, I don't know, even Seraphine, I don't think you would take TP on support, ever. You pretty much are never going to have TP as a support. Let's see why that ends up happening. Because so if a jungler ever shows in bot lane this late in the game, it's just a ton of like green flags for the enemy team to rush Baron, right?
Yeah.
Because there's like they can't steal it from you. They might be able to poke you off, but you don't
I
even know
think I
that they will.
vaguely remember I just walked through the blue side jungle and like just hit the tower once, and my Mordekaiser question mark pings me when we're killing the tower.
I don't. Did he? He didn't ping you to come down here, did he?
No.
He's about to pull pressure, so you guys could probably Baron, but this guy's not been in the right place all game, so I'm not so like I don't. But like you should be pinging this probably, or like if you guys picked Mundo up here, so like if you were up, say you went to mid, like around mid instead, around here where the next objective is, you should always be going to the only objective that's on the map. Like that's the side of the map that you should be on. So like if Baron's not up and Dragon's up or spawning, then you would probably come down here, right?
Yeah.
But if Baron's up, there's no dragon for the foreseeable future. There's no camps up here. You guys know this. There's no camps down here. There's literally, this is a wasteland. If anyone is on this side of the map that isn't in the lane, they're throwing the game. They're not abiding by the core principles of the game, which is getting golden experience, because there's no golden experience anywhere here. Literally, like, there's actually zero, right?
Yeah.
So anyone that's on this side of the map is pretty much just trolling. Like, they're falling behind by being over there, unless you are the guy in the lane pushing. And when this is happening, you have an opportunity, or when he pulls pressure, to maybe get Baron. But that's not going to happen unless a play is made here or here, right?
Yeah.
So if you were here or here, I don't know if you guys actually killed this. I feel like you guys could actually kill this guy.
Her damage ended up turning off.
If you ended up killing this Mundo and Mordekaiser pulled pressure, you guys go Baron.
That'd be huge, yeah.
But if you were mid instead, like, this guy would just die. Hopefully he still dies. Tank Varus, so pretty disgusting that an ADC can take all that damage, all that CC, and almost kill somebody. Yeah, so someone on your team is pinging, can we Baron? You can't because you were bot. You see that? Like, you guys have no vision control over here. You understand what I mean?
That may have been my ping as I walk over.
Oh, was it?
Does this say? I don't know.
Does it tell me?
I don't know if it does or not.
Okay, yeah, it will.
If you...
It was your ping here. So you're wondering if they're on it, but you should have already had vision around here. So that should have never been, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
That is like 100%. You guys probably Baron on that. with Mordekaiser bot, and it pulled. How many did it pull? I saw
Bigger.
Veigar went down. Did Lux go
Wait.
down there as well?
No. Well, we just saw her mid when I
Okay.
walked over.
Veigar's bot. Veigar still bot. Veigar doesn't have teleport. I'm at least going fishing for this. Because, like, he can't make it, you know? And even if you do it and you don't get it because they rotate, they're probably going to try to stop you, right? Like, they're definitely going to try to stop you.
Yeah.
Lux going to try to poke you. If you can hook her or anybody while they're trying to, like, get vision and, get you off, you can end up getting a kill. And now, instead of a 4v5 at Baron, you have a 5v3 at Baron.
Yeah.
They only have 3 to stop you, and Master Yeez will always int that shit. Like, he's gonna press
Yeah.
R, he's
They
gonna press
press
R.
Q first. They
Yeah.
come in with Q.
He's probably gonna run in and die too. And when that happens, Baron's 100% yours. And if that doesn't happen, and you guys do get poked off, okay, like, at least you tried, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a pretty likely play that lands you Baron that you never took a shot at. Which would have been huge for you guys to get Baron right now, because you guys could have gotten so much.
Standing gold, yeah.
And not to mention 1,500 gold goes to your team. That's five kills of gold are injected into your team. Oh, this is Baron. This is Baron. So when, like, if you kill the jungler topside, you need to be spamming assist pings like crazy on Baron. All right.
Yeah, with Veigar at bot lane.
Like,
no
you
TP.
got to be confident enough to make that call, because, like, that's the call. Because, again, they don't have a jungler. They can't steal it, so they have to try to fight you. If they try to fight you, and it's 5v4, Veigar's bot, still no TP. This guy's actually trolling. You get Baron and probably at least 1 kill here if you just go to Baron. Like, I know you guys want to chase and kill the ADC or whatever, but instead of having to chase after them, they're going to chase after you over here.
There's more gold over here, yeah.
And even if you don't get them and they don't commit to chasing, they just give the Baron, you still got 1,500 gold and Baron buff.
Yeah.
I know that Low Elo is really, really afraid of this objective because it's big, it does a lot of damage, and a lot of games are won and lost on it.
Shut down.
Oh, I think I died.
But it's not as scary as everybody thinks it is. Oh, good peel. That was actually a really good play by you. You might die here. I don't know if you will. I think you
Yeah,
do.
I do, yeah.
I don't know what he just moved and ran back and forth. He's up in 1 second. I think they Baron here. This is a play where if I'm them, I'm spam pinging Baron. Let's see what they do. Do you see the difference in, like, the team shot calling here?
Yeah.
Like how they're just like, we're going. They're Yi spawning in 1 second. Graves is too low to actually do anything, and he's on a ward, like he's gonna die. He probably dies here. He's on his way back. Like, if he finds him on his way to Baron, he's dead.
Yeah, he does kill
Yep,
him. Here.
there it is. And this is where you lost the game for sure. Because you guys didn't take those 2 opportunities you had at Baron earlier. You see how that, like, kind of comes full circle, though?
Yeah.
Like, you had a chance to win the game, you missed it, but it's okay, stay positive, there'll be another chance. You had another chance to win the game. You missed it, we're almost 30 minutes in. It's getting to the point where 1 play can win or lose the game. You missed your first 2, and now they took it the first chance they had it, and that's why they're gonna win.
And that could just literally be one guy, like, pinging the shit out of the Baron.
This Veigar is actually fucking troll. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He keeps doing this. He just
Yeah,
keeps
it's the
going
Wild West down here in Silver.
Oh, wait,
like,
he's gonna kill
the
her.
thing about, like, when I play on my... I give her a little shield just in case. The thing about when I play on my, like, support account, the other one that the OP was linked to, I die here too, because I tried to help her, but... it's like, the games it feels like a different video game. Like, you start a fight, everyone on the map is there. Like, everybody just feels cleaner and more composed. Like, the objectives are focused properly. It just feels like a different game. And that's only in Plat.
Yeah, I mean, Silver is gonna be a shit show, but they will. But you know how you said that, like, you don't feel like you're not sure it's the right call.
Yeah.
Nobody in your game is sure
But
if that's the right
it's
call.
that I don't
Because-
know what the right call is. I just feel kind of dizzy.
And that's how everybody feels. Mostly. There will be Smurfs and there will be people that just have really big egos. But mostly they all feel like that. And they're actually the most likely to listen to the calls because they don't know. Like, they're just gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't know. Like, they're just gonna go.
And then it goes wrong and they flame the shit out of you and it doesn't work. That was a trash call, but they're like all about it when you're starting.
Those calls that I was telling you, those were the right calls. Because look what happened when they did it the first chance they got it. You guys had more towers. You guys were up in kills. You're still up in kills.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're up gold, up objectives, hold for dragons, because obviously you haven't gotten any of those. But like as far as like tower objectives and actual like things to win the like push you toward winning the game, closer to winning the game. Soul's a win condition, but it doesn't really matter until they have 4. And Cloud Soul tends to not be very crazy good.
Look at how gross that bear's build is.
It's disgusting. They're probably gonna nerf it. Like he just doesn't die, has so much healing. He does damage from God knows what. Hey, you might get a kill here. Let's go. Let's go. We take those. Alright, I mean, this is definitely over.
Yeah.
Did you want to play a game, or were you not feeling well?
I can.
Well, it's totally up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
But yeah, you guys had so much control over that game. You guys just had a lot of macro errors, and that's how you threw.